Hello, collective. Welcome back. I am filming this on Monday. I believe it is the 29th. So the 29th or the 30th. Look, I wanted to come on here and because the energy has been so heavy today, and I just feel like there's so much in the collective energy, and I need to come and pull some energy on it. I've already prayed over my space. I do want to light some Palo Santo because, again, like I said, and you may be feeling this at this time, that the energy is just, it's wild right now. You may be feeling even just like a sense of like anxiety, heaviness. My left ear is ringing right now, so this is like it's like a warning from spirit. So there might be something in this reading that that's gonna resonate to you, and it's something that your ancestors need you to really pay attention to at this time. Also, I'm also getting that if at this time you are feeling angry, if you are feeling like super short fused, this is the enemy working overtime to get you into a low vibration. So you need to cleanse, you need to ground. I even found myself like, I knew it wasn't my energy. Like, I woke up this morning and I was like, I have nothing to be this mad about. I have nothing that should be ticking me off to this point. And it was literally like things that were just so small and little. And um you know, it's to the point right now that they see your level up. They see that no matter what they throw at you, it's not affecting you. It's not stopping you. It's not allowing them to win. And that is what has them in this space of projection. Okay, well, we're just gonna make them make a fool of themselves. Keep throwing the evil eye, which is what I'm really feeling like. Evil eye is heavy right now. I just heard family. So this could be even just evil eye from your family. I'm also getting coworkers. I'm also getting like ex partners, or even just people that like, you had long-term friendships with that you cut off because you knew that you just weren't aligned with them. All of these individuals, if they are in a low vibration or if they were karmic to you, they are being used by the darkness. And some of them, most of them probably aren't even aware of it, but they're allowing it. So you being awakened and you seeing past all the bullshit, you that's why you cut these people off. But that's why they're scrambling. That's why they're projecting. Let's make her angry. Let's make him angry. Let's make sure when they're driving down the street that they got somebody trailing them to the point where they want to get out their car and make a scene. Let's make somebody brake check them so that they can get angry at that person. This is the energy. They want you to react in a negative light. To either paint you as like someone you're not, when obviously you're being triggered, but at the same time it's like you have healed, so they want to put you in a position where it makes you look like you haven't, is what I'm getting. But I think that you're also sensing this and you're curbing it, and you're like, no, this isn't my energy. This is what they want me to do. They want me to act out. They want me to do these things. And so then you reposition how you react, and that's exactly what you should be doing. So I'm gonna go ahead and let's pull a leading energy, and like let's just see what is in the energy, spirit, because this is so heavy. I'm getting evil eye. I'm giving projections of anger. Like, you could literally just be feeling this anxiety, and it's because that's what these people are feeling, and they want you to feel this way. We have, the spring is here, so new beginnings are starting. Old cycles are closing and wrapping up, and you have new beautiful beginnings coming towards you. And that's why these people who can't come with you are reacting this way. And the evil eye is so heavy that it's like they don't even realize that like they're doing spell work because of just how they're wishing ill will on you. I'm also getting there's a lot of gossip, a lot of lies, a lot of people talking about you. how are you still standing, this type of stuff. But then not only that, like making you like also lying about you, like how you got to where you're at. So that's really all the energy that I've been getting. So I wanted to come on here. Let's go ahead and see what's in the energy, spirit. What can I get? A leading energy, leading energy for my collective, spirit. A leading energy for my collective, leading energy for my collective, spirit. Okay, so we have memories of love and base chakra is our leading energy. So we have memories of love really gives me the energy of like you're leaving the past in the past and you're letting it go is really what I'm getting from this. And then I have the base chakra, like look at and it like fell out of my hands. It has to do with your stability. Like, even though you've walked away from people, even though you have stability all on your own and you've built it with, you know, you're not on shaky ground. You've built a foundation that's unshakable. And that's what has them so worried. And that's why they're attacking you. I was just thinking this, like, you know, even today, I told myself, I had to go and sit by the water. I went to a lake and I had to transmute this energy because it was just, and that's crazy that it's like got a lake on this right now. It just like looked at me, and maybe that's something that you need to do. Maybe, maybe that's something that your ancestors are trying to call you to do, that you need to go out into nature. You know, you really got to put your feet in the dirt, ground yourself, because this energy that they're throwing at you, it's going to make you like all up in your head. And if you don't ground yourself and you don't stand on your firm foundation, it's going to make you off balance. So at this time, I'm really getting that you need to find that balance. Another thing too is they really want you to be quiet. When I was shuffling my other decks, this one just fell off, right? There's these two cards, and it don't make sense to me because it says, silence their words, chains of silence. This is what they want for you. They want you to stop speaking up. They want you to not have the confidence in what you're speaking about. And then this other card, it said, ignite your inner drive. It says, your determination is your greatest strength. Let your inner fire guide you through moments of doubt. Keep the flame of motivation alive, and it will light the way forward to your dreams. So like this flame within inside you, inside your soul, has already been ignited. They're trying to put this motivation, this idea, this fire within out. They're trying to snuff your light. And they want you to be quiet about what you know, about what you're receiving, but you're here to speak up. So that's something to keep in mind, is that if your words start jumbling, if like you're losing your thought mid-sentence, like, you know, it's like you can't find the words, just know that this is a heavy projection. This is what they want for you. Just got to push past it, reclaim your power, say, this is my throat. This, I have power over my throat. This is my throat chakra. You know, you have to reclaim your power. You have to call your power back. And this even says, let their words fall on deaf ears. The more that they speak against you, the less power they have over your success. Stay focused and let their negativity dissipate. The evil eye that's being sent your way, it's going to backfire on them, and they're going to have to be silent. Because I'm hearing God's going to bless you right in front of them. And they're going to have nothing else to do but to shut up. They're going to have to eat their words. They can't stop you from speaking up or speaking your truth. You just got to keep pushing past the projections. Yeah, look. At the bottom of the deck, I have conflict and defeat. This is what they want for you. They want you to feel exhausted. They want you to feel like you can't perform any of what you do on a daily basis. whether that be work, whether if you do work in a spiritual community, they want you to not be motivated to complete these tasks, readings, healing work. They want you to feel exhausted from all of these attacks. You just have to push past them. So those are our leading energies. Let's go ahead. Let's see what else. I'm being led to pull. We'll just go ahead and get into the nitty gritty and see what we can't get. I'm going to pull out the Big Bertha. This is a deck from Linda Likes Tarot. You can go on occultlifestyle.com. She sells this deck. It's very informative. And it's beautiful. It shuffles amazingly. And I think it offers a lot of information to this energy. You know what? I think I'm going to do one other deck actually first before I do these ones, because I kind of want to see what this energy is. So we're going to use this in a minute. Okay. Let's do... I'm going to use my Kipperish deck. This is also another reader on YouTube. It's Intuitive Keb. You can get this on Etsy. This is the Kipperish deck, Oracle deck. All right, Spirit. What is this this energy? What can you tell me more about this energy? Ooh, thank you, Spirit. Look, High Priestess, priest. Someone with a high intuition is what I'm getting. This could also be someone who's in church. Don't tell me that this is somebody that's hiding behind the cross. Tell me more about this priest, Spirit. Thank you. Unexpected money. So this... I don't know why I just heard that, like, they paid a priest. Tell me more. They were expecting money. Look, and Divine Feminine flipped out in reverse. So this priest is a karmic. This is not a Divine Masculine. He's not of the light. Yeah, he's not a healer. So this person that could be sending these projections is somebody who's painting themselves as someone who's holy, but they're not. They're not of the white light. This was healer in reverse with Divine Masculine in reverse. This could be this person who's trying to bring conflict and defeat your way. Someone who's enamored with you. Lord. This is also giving me... with this priest, it's like they want to paint themselves as this like holy person, but they're not a divine person. They're not a healer, but yet they're like, so, you know, it's giving me with the unexpected money. It's also giving me like Ace of Pentacles, opportunity. It's like they wanted to come in and paint that they had like they were enamored by you is what I'm getting. Yeah, but their only goal was to abuse you. This is possibly how they were trying to bring conflict and defeat your way. What is this that's peeking out? It says heartache and loss right underneath. And then we have Emperor. Wow. And then right after that is the Devil. Temptation. Wow, I didn't even see this. So this is what they were trying to do. They were trying to send in this Emperor energy. Someone who is painting themselves as somebody who is holy, who is not a Divine Masculine, who's in devil-like energy to bring in conflict and defeat, heartache and loss. But this is also giving me, but like you saw it, you stood up for yourself with the authority. This is also giving me that. But with it coming out with this like temptation, it's really giving me like a karmic emperor. This could be a baby daddy. This could be a father figure. This could just be somebody with authority, a priest. This could be somebody who has a high status, or the facade is that they have a high status, but they're over here just wanting to abuse you. Tell me more. Show me more. Yeah, and then it's like false. They were trying, but it's in reverse. So it's giving me like they were painting you in a false light. They were making false statements. That goes right along with the lies that I was channeling. And maybe this was somebody who, you had a DV case with in the past. If this is someone that you did know, and who this is, it's a, spiritual union is over here, but it's giving me this is like what's coming your way, whereas this is what you've either walked away from. And I'm clarifying this memories of love and the base chakra. So like your stability is what they were trying to break. They want you to be down and out, not believe in love, not believe that you can do it on your own, or even just be independent. Being in a true partnership, you have to bring something to the table. Especially if this person, all they had to offer was fake love, acting like they're equally yoked with you, but they're not. This is healer in reverse. This person is not a divine masculine. This came out in reverse. This person is painting themselves as they're holy, or that they believe in God but they're spiritual. No, this person was being paid off. They were thinking that they were going to get some type of unexpected money for abusing you and for lying on you. But this is backfiring because it didn't work, because you stayed in your divine feminine energy, or your divine masculine energy. You stayed high vibrational. Yeah, look, I got sweetheart at the bottom of the deck. Because this is your energy. And they were trying to make you believe that you had an emperor, just to bring you conflict, defeat, and heartache and loss, just to hurt you, so that maybe that would bring you back down into a lower vibration. Maybe that's why you're being asked to ground yourself at this time, because this is the energy that they're projecting onto you. They want you to go back to the past with the memories of love, but you just need to move on. You need to accept that these people came into your life for a lesson. I'm seeing 4 candles on here, so maybe you kind of just have to check that baggage, because they're in some way, shape, or form, they're still able to tap into your energy and see that you're working through these lessons that you have had to learn through relationships. And they think they can still, attack you, possibly by using somebody to come in. And they're gonna come in to try to, tell you that, oh, I'm a healer like you. No, I'm a divine masculine. No, you're not. This is all because they're expecting something. Can you tell me what is this unexpected money? What is this unexpected money? Endings. Oh, okay, so if they could end something for you, they were going to get some type of compensation. That's what this was. But I'm also getting this is like a dead end for them. They can't do this. They're not going to receive anything. And if this person, that was heavy. Look. And then we have Starseed and Rich Girl that came out. There's a lot of energy in this reading, because my cards are just kind of going crazy. But you're a starseed. You're somebody who's meant to be in the spotlight. You're meant to share your wisdom. And this is going to bring lots of abundance towards you. And I think somebody knows this. Possibly this priest. If this karmic was going to this priest to get readings on you, or to do some type of love magic, to get you enamored with them, it's not working. And they see that this is coming to an end. Look, and I have distant future. There's 2 roads on here. We have, I clarified, I said, what is this unexpected money with the priest energy? This is what they wanted to cause for you, endings. But your road is clear. They wanted you to hit roadblocks and stop your path. but your road is open. Ugh, they want me to stop talking. I can feel it. I'm gonna spray some spirit spray because, oh yeah, this is also a really amazing spray. I love Linda Likes Tarot's products at occultlifestyle.com. She has all kinds of products that you can use in divination. She really directs things to people who are in the spiritual community. This is spirit spray. It's to welcome in helping and guiding spirits. And then like she also has a healing spray, which I also love. That helps clear like negative energy. So I'm going to spray some of that as well because I just, it's one of these things where it's like they don't want anybody to know what they're doing is what I'm hearing. But you also know. Being this light worker, you also know. Tell me more. Yeah, look, Ice King. This could be an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This could be the priest, or this could just literally be somebody who is just icing you out, who is cold-hearted. Or this is your energy. Place it where it needs to go. Look, and then we have divine feminine. And then we have real love. This is what they're trying to stop for you. They don't want you to have a real love, divine feminine, because we would have had a match, right? But divine masculine came out in reverse. This is what they want to paint themselves as. I'm also getting that they're going to try to come in saying that they're your real love, but you deserve something actually real, divine feminine. Look, and then look, family at the bottom of the deck. It didn't want to come up either. It was down here. I said something, I heard family. So this could be someone in your family that's projecting this energy, that's trying to stop you from finding true love. And they're sending in, possibly an air sign, to keep you in that like constant like cycle of abuse, or settling with someone who would be abusive, so that you feel like you'll be jaded, like you won't believe in love. You'll always be facing this heartache and loss. That's what they want for you. They want you to feel like you're always going to be in conflict and defeat. I'm also hearing that like they tried to sell like your soul. Like they tried to offer you up. Like if they could keep you in a low vibration or keep you connected to partners that were connected to the devil or that were working for the darkness, that they could steal your light. But this is not happening. It's not happening. Family. Yeah, look, you're a rising star. And they know this. They know what your potential is. They know what you are capable of, and that's why they want to stop you. You are meant to shine. Don't let no evil eye, no projections, no evil people out here, family, friends, lover, exes, if they're bringing you down, they gotta go. You know this. You're meant to share your story. You're meant to share your wisdom. You are meant to be here. Let's see. What else? Okay. Let's go ahead and see what Big Bertha has to offer. First, let's clarify who is this priest? Spirit? Okay, actually, let's because what's going to be in front of you is what might be presented towards you, and you got to use your discernment at this time is really what I'm hearing. Let's see. Hold on. You may have monitoring spirits. Because I don't know why I just like felt this urge to close this window that I have behind me. I always keep it open, but I just feel like I feel it. So just pay attention to that at this time. Who is this karmic coming in as a divine masculine? Could be divine feminine. It could be a man in divine feminine energy, but they're not. You know, it's a male, or it could be a female. Place where it needs to go. We have the cat, year of the cat. It says also year of the rabbit. Who is this? Who is this karmic that's coming in? A stalker. So this could be somebody that you may have already seen, who's already watching you. This is not to scare you. This is just to keep you aware. But it is somebody who knows your routine, knows like what route you take to work. But you might have never actually seen them, or maybe you have. Maybe you have seen them, but it's like it's not clocking to you that like that's the person. Is really what I'm getting. Who is this karmic? Look, family member. I'm telling you, this family member, it's either this family member that's sending you this energy, or yeah, no, that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. It's a family member that's trying to stop you from real love, from the spiritual union, and from your fulfillment of wishes. Look it. But this wanted to come up with it. You will have triumphant success. And they know that. You just need to stand your ground. Look. And then after that, victory and success. Victory and success. You will have fulfillment of wishes. I'm also getting, and I just heard that maybe they went to somebody and got a reading on you. And they know that you're in your power. They know that you know the truth. And that you have a fulfillment of wishes and victory and success coming your way. This is, the spirit is just telling you to stand your ground at this time. This is somebody that you have shared history with. But it's also somebody that's like, has wounds and that they haven't fixed. And they can't stand that you're out here clearing generational curses. That you're healing wounds that generations have passed down from lineage and lineage. And so it's like they don't want to see you in that power. They want you to be in heartache and loss like them. They want you to be bound to the devil like them. They want you to be constantly in this fight or flight, conflict and defeat. You go up 10 flights and you fall down all the way back down to the bottom. Start all over again. This is their energy, not yours. This family member is sending in a stalker, somebody that's going to come in and paint themselves as like they're enamored with you. Tell me more. We have Life Path 11. This could be you. And it says Mrs. Loose Lips. This is, I just heard they're going to have to shut up. So this is somebody who's spreading lots of lies about you. It says their betrayal isn't loud, it's whispered. Okay, but their betrayal is loud. If it came in reverse, you're going to know exactly who this is. Somebody who you know is talking shit about you. Someone that you feel the energy. Someone that's already been revealed to you of who this family member is. Look at parent or co-parent. This could be someone that you co-parent with. I even said it with the authority card. This could be a baby daddy. This could be a father figure. That's your family member, aunt, uncle, mother. But it's giving for some people, because not everybody's story is the same. For some, this is your co-parent. This is who you have children with. They don't want to see you happy with anybody else. So they're trying to project energy onto you so that you can feel, and you know what's crazy is that this came out, the stalker came out after that. And I was feeling like monitoring spirits. So it's giving me like, they do know who you are. They know what your routines are. I'm smelling marijuana. I don't smoke. So maybe that's this person. Maybe this person smokes. I'm smelling that strongly right now. That's weird. Tell me more. Your ex-partner could be a smoker. Tell me more. And I don't, like I said, I don't smoke. I don't smoke. So, and there's no one in my house or around me that does that. So for me to be smelling that, that's an indication, that that's something that this person, we have ancestor. Your ancestors are keeping you in the know of this. It also came out in reverse, and the first thing I heard was their ancestors aren't working with them anymore, or their ancestors are upset with them for probably sending you this spiritual warfare. But it says a protective ancestor is here to guide you towards alignment with knowledge passed through the generations. I'm also getting you're healing your ancestors' lineage. And there's a family member here that could be a part of your lineage that they're not happy with. Tell me more. You have life path 9. Okay. Look at past life connection. This is somebody that you've had a past life connection with. This could even be somebody in your family that, that was your enemy at one point. And that's why it's like their sole mission is to bring you conflict and defeat in this lifetime so that you can't fulfill your purpose. They've done this many lifetimes is what I'm hearing. And they know that, like, you're strong. But I feel like because you have healed certain wounds this lifetime, it's like they got to keep throwing things at you because you're getting too strong, is what I'm hearing. That maybe this lifetime, this is going to be the last lifetime that they do this to you, is what I'm hearing. Tell me more. Look at twin flame. So a family member could be working with this past life connection. Maybe your co-parent, or even just somebody that has children, a parent. Because it just says a parent of someone. Or you co-parent with them. Either way, this came out earlier with the Emperor energy. So you could have a past life connection with your co-parent situation, and this is a twin flame, but it's like it's giving me like the twin flame went rogue. Both these cards have like their hands are together, and they're like, it's like your soul connected through lifetimes is what I'm getting. But I'm feeling like even in other lifetimes they didn't get it right, and they're still actively doing things this lifetime to where it's like causing them to repeat old patterns because they don't want to evolve. Tell me more. You have a Libra. I also heard justice. You're going to get justice for this. If this is a twin flame that went rogue, I'm also hearing that like this contract may be null and void. They can't come with you, and this is this was their last chance. God gave them one last chance to try to make it work, but they can't get over this temptation. They can't keep working with the darkness. But it's giving that they can't control that. They're continuing to make the same mistakes. Tell me more. Can I get one more card, Spirit, from here? One more card. Ooh. Okay, give me 2. So this is the year of the horse that flipped over. This could be you or them. And then we also have Scorpio energy. And we're actually in year of the horse right now. So I'm going to have life path 3 at the bottom of the deck. So this is giving me with the Scorpio energy and the Libra energy with the year of the horse, these could be your signs, these could be their signs, but it's also giving me just the energy of what these signs bring. Justice and endings in this year. So in the year of the horse, this is when this is going to be finishing up. You know, they can't come and continue this cycle of attacking you. If this is a family member, they're going to be put to an end this year. And this will be the justice. I'm also getting that, like, maybe this person knows that there's a past life connection coming in who is your twin flame, and that's what they're trying to stop. But I feel like their betrayal is going to be loud. And they're going to, like, they're going to tell them themselves. And if that's not the case, your ancestors are going to open up your eyes to this information. Just know that. Okay. Let's see what else. Let's see what Big Bertha has to say. All right. Big Bertha. Yeah. I don't even know why I was saying that. Ooh. Sorry guys, I didn't shuffle this one before, but I was called to use it, so. Alright. What else we got going on, Spirit? Ooh, that's a lot of energy. Alright. What do we got going on, Spirit? What do we got going on? Deck is slippery. Alright, Spirit. What we got going on? Thank you. Still get another one. Stalker alert. Not only did it come out in that other deck, but it came out in this deck too. You guys have again, this is not to scare you. This is just to keep you prepared. There is somebody watching you. Somebody, and it's like even on this card you have like one person who's like enamored at the bottom, and then like one person that's like mad. So you have two people probably watching you at this time. Look, we have 777. Oh wait, 7777. 4 sevens. We have spiritual jackpot. Your intuition is hitting. Blessings, favor, and divine timing is turned up. Baby, your intuition is on point. What you were feeling is exactly what's going on. You feel it, you see it. So just keep on your toes. Do what you need to do in order. You feel like, you know what, maybe I'm not supposed to go over here, you know, or you leave your house and everything's keeping you from getting there on time. Maybe that's divine timing. That is divine intervention to keep you from where you're not supposed to be. And so just be aware of that. You could be seeing lots of sevens at this time. If you're seeing 7777, that is your confirmation that this is your reading. Okay, and then we have waning gibbous. Let it go. The full moon showed you your truth. It's time to release. We also have, I believe it's a flower full moon, April 1st, which I believe is coming up on Wednesday. So, I feel like this is going to be a time that you really sit down and release and let go of anything else that you may need to release. This is Spirit telling you that this full moon is time. It's time to release any baggage that you still have hanging around. It says, make adjustments. Best for gratitude, reflection, and clearing emotional or energetic clutter. Yeah, it's time to take the trash out. Look it. And then it says, pay attention to your dreams. Look, and then it fell on the floor when I was trying to show it to you guys. Maybe they're going to be trying to interrupt your dreams. So say a prayer before you go to bed. Talk to your angels, talk to God, make sure that they're aware, that like you're aware, and then just ask, can you please protect me while I sleep? Possibly also get, if you don't already have a dream catcher, but pay attention to your dreams, because I believe your ancestors are going to be giving you a sign. Or may even be revealing to you who this stalker is, so that you can actually see who they are before they make themselves known. Look, and then we have 111, get focused. Your thoughts are manifesting fast. Think wisely. So keep your thoughts positive at this time. And then we have divine feminines, divine masculines friends is obsessed with them. Okay. So divine feminine or divine masculine, you may have a friend that could be this stalker. I could be speaking to a Pisces, or this is just you listening to your intuition. You're very intuitive. But you could be a Pisces. This person could be a Pisces. You could be a psychic. You could really, maybe have Pisces somewhere in your chart. Maybe that's why it's like they're saying pay attention to your dreams, because as a psychic or even just somebody who's super intuitive, that is sometimes, most of the time, how you'll get your downloads. Tell me more. We have X. Look at this, is your ex. This stalker is your ex. Someone's first or last name could start with an X. This X could be a Virgo. You could be a Virgo. This could also be someone that's at work. Maybe they're using somebody. I also just heard health, so they're like trying to affect like your mental health. If this is not, your sign. Virgo and Pisces is also, Pisces is south node is Virgo. So this could also be north node, south node. Like they don't want you to go into your north node is what I'm hearing. They want you to stay comfortable in your south node. But your intuition is on point. Like divine timing is at play right now, so they can't stop that. Look, we have 12-12. Cycle is over. Step into better. What's ending is making room for your upgrade. If you're seeing 12-12 at this time, it is a for sure sign that this cycle is wrapping up. Tell me more. Spiritual warfare. They want you to be all up in your head. This spiritual warfare was meant to keep you in a constant state of conflict and defeat, so that you may not stand your ground. They feel like if they can come after you and get in your head and play all these mind games, that you won't have the strength to say no, that you'll just give up. But you've called your power back. This temptation that they keep trying to send to you is not going to work. They may want you to be in this heartache and loss, but you have built on firm foundation and you are standing your ground. Continue to do that. Pay attention to your dreams at this time. It's going to probably reveal who's sending this spiritual warfare. But this is also giving me like darkness versus light right now. We're under attack by the darkness because of the mass awakening. That is really what I'm hearing. So they're trying to cause all this spiritual warfare to those who are enlightened, who's cutting cords, healing generational curses, who's healing their wounds, because it's raising the vibration, which is causing this darkness to scramble. Like we have promotion, and your rank is going up. Your spiritual rank is going up. You are manifesting a life that is abundant. That is why they are sending this spiritual warfare. Because of your upgrades, they want to stop you. But it's just going to backfire. Tell me more. Look, we have July that came out. Cancer could be, Cancer or Leo could be, this could be your signs. Something about July. Maybe you're going to be getting this promotion in July. Look at, and then we have 555. Buckle up, buttercup. Changes are here. If you were seeing 555, you are on your way to success. At this time, you just cannot let off the gas. This is what your spirit guides and ancestors are trying to get you to understand right now. You have something so beautiful coming your way. You have a spiritual jackpot with this 777. If you're receiving 7s and 5s, this is your indication. Look, and the thing is that the cycles are ending. And you have beautiful changes. You're leveling up. Right after this promotion card comes out, oh, this is why they're trying to send you spiritual warfare. So that you don't achieve this success. But this could be changing in July, is what I'm hearing. This X is really trying to stop you. Knock you off your path. Look at the bottom of the deck. I have spiritual awakening. You have awakened to your gifts. To your psychic abilities. To your connection to the Most High. You are healing those wounds. You are literally out here fighting the darkness. But you're here for a reason. Remember, Starseed and the like rich woman. So it's like I'm getting what you're doing, whether it even be in the spiritual community or if this is just something that you do to help others, that you're going to have a great idea. Maybe it's just even just who you are as a person, and this is what is bothering them. They can't be you. That through all the trials and tribulations that you've been through, you still have a smile on your face. Because the thing is they were trying to break your faith, but you didn't. And that's why you're having a spiritual awakening. Look. And then we have 1234 right underneath of that. Keep it simple and keep it moving. You're stepping up one level at a time. Don't rush what's unfolding perfectly. Divine timing is at play right now. You may be fighting spiritual warfare, but because you are raising your vibration, the attacks will feel less and less, and you'll be able to discern who and what and where they're coming from and combat it and transmute it. Divine timing is at play. You just need to stay focused with this 111. You're manifesting at a rapid rate. Keep your thoughts positive. This cycle is coming to an end. Pay attention to your dreams at this time. That is what Spirit is trying to tell you. Let's see what else. Let me see where we're at time-wise. And then... Okay. And then my whole deck just fell over. Look it. And then 1111 fell out. Power manifestor mode. You could be seeing this phone number. That's weird. I don't know why I said phone number. Maybe you're going to get a phone call with these numbers, 1111 in it, and that's like the four numbers, that's what's gonna like be a significant indication. My mouth says your reality is updating in real time. Think big or go home. We're thinking big and we're going big. Look, you're an old soul. Don't let these people come and steal your path from you. You stay focused, old soul. I'll clean up the rest of those. Let's see how much time we're at. Look, and at my clock it says 11:44. You could be seeing that number. You could be seeing 144. Ooh, Lord. Okay. I hit my desk, guys. Okay. Let's get some advice information. Let's see. What advice do we have, Spirit, for the closing out message for this energy? Okay, it's really at this time, you need to stand your ground. You need to release what you need to release, but release it with love so that it may return to you positive. You check that lesson, you acknowledge what you learned, and you keep your foundation strong. Don't let these karmics come in and start messing with what you've built all by yourself. And I'm also hearing, keep your sacral energy protected at this time. Don't, right now is not the time to be meeting anybody new and getting into the bed right away. If you are dating, just use your power of discernment, because if you know you're facing spiritual warfare, they're going to try to use anybody. If they can't get to you, they're going to try to use somebody too. Just remember that. All right. What advice do we have for my collective to close out this message, Spirit? What advice do we have? Thank you. It says, follow your inner guidance. Let your heart lead the way. The answers you seek are within you. Trust your intuition to guide you on the right path. Your heart knows the way to your greatest success. So trust your intuition at this time. Don't second guess it. That's exactly what I was saying earlier. If something is telling you, I shouldn't go to this place, I shouldn't meet up with this person, maybe I should just stay home, or everything's happening to keep you from getting to somewhere on time, that is a reason. Pay attention to it. Tell me more advice to close out this message, Spirit. Thank you. All right, look, we have crystalline clarity. See through the fog. Clarity will illuminate your path. Trust that all confusion will clear. Your understanding of your goals will become crystal clear, and you'll know exactly where to direct your efforts. I'm also hearing you're going to get strong clarity at this time from what's been going on, who's been doing it, but also what you're supposed to do with that information. I'm hearing your ancestors are going to make this very clear to you. And then we have Cloak of Invisibility. This is giving me that same card where it says like Mrs. Loose Lips, but it was in reverse. It's like, it says they will not go unseen and unheard. So it's like, they think that they're invisible. It says their efforts will be invisible to the people who matter. Their work will go unnoticed, and they will struggle to make an impact while your efforts will shine brightly. So, look, it's like their mask is going to fall off. Look, and then everything's just falling. The evil eye is insane. I have been dropping things like crazy. They think I don't see you. You think that I don't see the evil eye. I see it. I'm not dumb. And I rebuke that in the name of the Lord. Anybody sending me evil eye, projections, negative energy, I ask that it be returned to sender tenfold. You're not welcome in my energy. Sorry. Look, and then we have Ocean of Abundance at the bottom of the deck. It says, abundance flows to you like the tide. Open yourself to receive what the universe has prepared for you. Abundance is not limited. The ocean of possibilities is endless, and you are ready to embrace it all. Wear that crown with confidence. It is your armor in this spiritual battle. You are worthy of every success that comes your way. Wear your confidence proudly and let it guide you to your highest achievements. You are manifesting at a high rate. Keep your thoughts positive, and abundance will flow to you effortlessly. I hope that this helped a little bit to understand maybe why you're feeling what you may be feeling at this time. Just know that you have abundance coming to you. You have clarity coming to you. And this cycle is going to be closing out. You are not going to, if you have been sitting in a heart ache and loss and you've been feeling defeated, this is projection from the devil himself. Close this cycle. I'm also hearing get closer with God. He's here and wants you to know how proud they are of you from stepping away from things that no longer serve you. You deserve to be at peace and for your foundation to be strong. Ground yourself at this time. Release what you need to release. I wish you guys all the amazing blessings. I know you got this. If you're a part of my collective, you have been through hell and back, and you have a story to tell. Speak up. You are strong enough to defeat anything being thrown at you, and you need to remember that. Your ancestors want you to remember that. You didn't come this far to only come this far. I love you. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.